welcome. We are back with Boonatix Community Race GT4 League. We are at Brands Hatch, and this is going to be hopefully a better race than last one, where we disconnected on lap 1, final turn, lap 1, we disconnected our wheel. I think I got to figure out, it was probably my fault. It was my fault. I was using a USB hub. Never use a USB hub for wheelbases. That's just a general recommendation. So we are going to have a 45-minute race. I'm pretty sure I did a setup for this, not with race fuel, so maybe we'll just check that quickly. So shift over here. So we'll do race fuel real quick. Our game volume should be good. Our sound should be good. And yeah. Let's go see if our setup here. How much race fuel for... Oh! I got my mobile phone. Let me check just real quick. Brands Hatch, 45-minute race. We are racing the GT4, the Aston Martin. Yeah, we are. What lap times were we doing? I don't really remember what lap times. Let's put in a cool 34. Let's do what lap times are. The mid pack. So mid pack 34. Yeah, 34. So we'll probably need 64 liters. It says here. We'll put in. We don't want to run out, so we'll put in 69 liters. So let's go out, do a little bit of a run here with a race. 69 liters, that's cool. There's that one. So 10 minutes left of free practice. Let's just jump right in and see. I really want to see the tire pressures. I want to over pressure the tires a little bit, just because it's Brands Hatch, so the curbs are fairly rough on the tires, and you always lose quite a lot of pressure during the whole race. So you want to be overfueled with maybe 2-3 clicks even, so that by the end of the race, hopefully you're not be dropping too low into the 26s, so you can keep it in the 27s. But I need to get a baseline for that, so I'll just do some laps here with race fuel. Try not to get in anyone's way. See what kind of lap times we do. Not too worried about quali, because one, I'm not expecting to be really fighting for the top spots, I don't think. And two, I just started up the stream. Been fairly busy afternoon, so not had much time to prepare or practice. You know, I've done the setup earlier this week, so that was good to go. So hopefully we can stay somewhere mid pack, stay with the pack a little bit, maybe do an overtake or two if we can, defend if we need to, you know, just try to have fun. And last round we were at Bathurst. I was better prepared, I think, but had wheel disconnect issues, so that was a bummer. Disconnected the wheel on the on the last turn of the first lap, and once a wheel disconnects, then it's impossible to get it back registered in the game. You have to quit out and back in, and yeah, I would have been 3 or 4 laps down by that point, so there was really no point. But now we're back. Go, Michael. I made it, man. Straight from the kids' handball game, right up to the stream. I did it for you, man. So fingers crossed, no wheel disconnect this time. And yeah, I'm just doing these laps to get a baseline for what tire pressures I want for the start of the race. I'm pretty confident in the tire pressures for my quali setup, so this is the quali setup I'm running. Not gonna make any change to that for the race though, except from obviously fuel. Fuel and tire pressures are what I want to change. See Boonatix spinning out already. I don't have his livery, though I did the team syncs thing. Maybe I did it wrong, but we'll have to redo it again.
Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Yo, Michael, tell Alex that don't give me a penalty when I punt Boone, okay? I think he said he was in a stewarding team. I think he said that.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Right side tyres are cold.
Right side tires are cold, yeah. It's going to be a cold race. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Incident clear, green flag. Incident sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Anderson has crashed in Sterling's. Sector 3 is clear.
I kind of like Brands Hatch in the GT4s. It's I feel relatively comfortable trying to push in it.
Brake temperatures are okay. Looks like P2's gone off in Druids.
Much more than the GT3s actually in this track. GT3s on this track are tough. On a GT4 you can ride the curbs, you can cut the track without too much consequence. Yeah, GT4s are fun to race, so I'm really glad this league is pure GT4 actually.
That's your quickest so far. Last lap was at 1:33.10.
No, don't get me wrong, GT3s are obviously a lot of fun. And mixed grid can be fun, yeah, if you have a good group of guys. You know, a pure GT4 feel is, yeah, it's lovely. So it seems like our front left tire is, well, actually right now it's quite high on pressure, but that's okay. I want it to be high on pressure for the first 5, 6, 7 laps. And then it will start losing pressure once we get settled in a rhythm, so... Yeah, Alex is stewarding. Tell him. Ignore car, what number? Ignore car 31.
Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. Yellow flag. Green flag.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about my my quali. I can be fast in quali. I think I have good pace on this track, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on trying to survive the first couple of laps, getting into our pace, and then seeing how far we can come. We need to be within the borders, within the track limits here to not spin out. You know, once the tires hit the grass on this track, it's over and out really.
Need to find a 10th in sector 3.
Yeah, I probably need to find time everywhere, Jim.
Green flag sector 2.
Traction control in this car is not too bad. Quite good with setting it rather low. However, I was wondering if I need to set it to level 2 for the race just to try to preserve a little bit of tires. I'm gonna do a few laps with traction control too, just to see if that's makes it too sluggish or if it's okay. I don't know what kind of race fuel Boonatix is having in front of us here, but it seems like I can match his pace at least currently without too much of issues. I'm not pushing too much. You know, pressure-wise, it's looking good actually. I wouldn't want to increase too much. I think I'll put in an extra PSI at the front, maybe 2. I'll probably put 2 PSIs extra all around. Maybe I'll just put 1 extra on the fronts actually. They're varying quite a lot.
Yellow flag.
I'll put 1 extra click in the fronts and 1 extra click in the rear.
Clear, incident clear.
Hopefully that will be enough.
Leader has just done a 132.60. Green flag sector 1.
Oh, mid left of practice.
15th place.
Fuel wise, maybe 2 liters per lap. I'll calculate a bit extra, just like I said, I don't want to be running out. Like Boone almost did for the last round. I caught a glimpse of his videos there. Being a little stressed out there at the end. He's almost out of fuel. Already?
Sector 3 is clear.
And he ran out, maybe?
Checker flags out. P50. Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Green flag. You're clear.
For the quali we want to be relatively precise with our steering. We want to stay close but not over the edge on those curves. So P13 without really pushing too badly, that's fine. And a full fuel load, that's good, that's good. So for the race, like I said, I'm not going to touch the quali setup at the moment. If you had 60 and said you could keep up, you had around 5 at the time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not putting too much into that, so I'm still a full second off the top dogs here, so let's just see. Let's put the fuel consumption down a little bit. Say we're doing 134. What if we're doing what did we do? 133 something? 25, 62. Yeah, we'll still put in these 69 liters, I think. Just cause I don't want to be running any. I don't want to be worried about running out of fuel. So yeah, quali. Let's load up our quali setup with a fresh tire set. See if we can get out and do some damage here. We'll do 20 liters, so it should be enough for 10 laps there. not going to like I said, if we get a good pace in, have get our space up. So try to get a few laps done. I'm not going for P1 or anything. I just wanna. It's already cool. Bon appetit.
Clear on pit exit. You can push now. All right, Daniel.
We want a little bit of space between us and the guys ahead, just in case we're faster, we don't run up to his ass. In case we're slower, have the guy behind us not ram us too tightly. Use your outlap wisely to warm up the tires. Don't try to be pushing on your outlap. Unless you, of course, are in a very much of a hurry. Currently we're not, so we're not going to be pushing too. Okay, what's happening here? Very easy to do that on the outlap. Just catch some grass, and we don't want to waste a minute and a half once the quali starts, because it's only 15 minutes long. Then we want to have those 50 minutes as much track time as we can. And if we need to teleport back to the pits, we've lost just a minute or 2 minutes just there. Makes no sense. So start making a little bit of space for the guy ahead, maybe. Now 3 seconds, should that be enough? I don't know if that's enough. Oh, there are some guys here. Okay, queuing up. Okay, let the guy go. And then try to do a couple of the tires do take a lap or 2 or 3 even to warm up in this track, so, and in these temperatures. So obviously we're not going to be having full grip just yet. Let's try to do a good baseline. We're not going to be terribly fast at the beginning. It's a bit of a dilemma, because if I'm very much faster than the guy ahead, then I really don't want to be catching up to him once I start my next hot lap. But I don't want to be holding up the guys behind me either, so yeah, we'll just push and then take it from there, I guess. See how far we get.
Leader's just done it. 1:32.24. Sector 2 time is okay.
So the guy ahead is still warming tires. I can understand that. So my tires are slowly coming up to temperature and pressure, so they find a good base timer.
Brake temperatures are fine.
Bit scary there because of the guys coming out of the pits. And we're actually slower than the first lap, so that's interesting. On 32.4, okay. Not too bad. I'm sure I can get into the 31s, maybe. Not with that. Not with turns like that, though. So this lap is kind of a bust. Leaders on the 131, yeah. I'm pretty sure I can go to the 131, but with this traffic, it may be hard. I'm not sure.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The guy behind has just done a 1:32.47.
So yeah, I'm not sure what to do here actually. Give the guy ahead a little bit of space maybe.
Yellow flag sector 1. Green flag sector 1.
Okay, there's a little bit of space ahead. Let's try to push.
P8.
And of course, once I say we start to push, and we start driving really bad.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
We're really off pace now. Okay, let's try to focus.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Green flag sector 3.
And we should try to come back in and... Oh, someone took out the brake markers, okay. Hope they come back for the race session. Brake markers are kind of a little bit important here. For most of the corners we have alternatives, so it's not too bad, but right there on the fast right-hander, that's kind of an important one. My best lap was with the cold tires on turn 1 actually, so let's see if we can nail that.
Yellow flag in sector 2, attending position. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
A little bit better.
Okay, Daniel, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
A little bit of time here and there. Not terribly much though, but for the traffic, I'm not sure, man. Okay. You know, let's go back to the pits. See if we can't find ourselves a little slot here. Tires at 3, that's fine. Back out. See if we can slot in between some guys here. And maybe push ourselves down to the 31 something. Maybe. Can. Let's aim ourselves behind the number 1 car there, it's coming. And time it just right. And get out right behind the number 1 car.
Incident clear, green flag, blue flag. Clear left. Sector 1 is yellow, brakes are cold, be careful. Sector 1 is clear.
So P11 still top 3rd. We can go faster, but we need to be a little bit lucky with the traffic. And we need to be really lucky with the tires.
Sector 3 is clear.
Because they're stone cold right now. Brake marker there's missing, so that's one. Not the one that I was talking about. So let's try to push, let's go for it. Couple of laps here. Hopefully none will come out of the pits.
B12. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the base. Green flag, you're clear.
I could have done better there. But no matter. Keep pushing.
Brake temperatures look good.
We're not gaining that much, but I don't know if we're gonna catch this guy on the last turn. Well, it's 3/10. We'll take that. We'll take that.
That's your fastest lap today. You've just done a 132.16. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Can we make another turn if we just let this guy go? Can we do another hot lap? I'm not sure. I'm not sure really. We need to be a little bit lucky with our spacing. How's it looking behind us? The thing is, we have some time. We have some space behind us, but we're catching up to this guy, and I don't want to be an asshole overtaking in the quali session. So let them do their quali in peace, and I'll just try to make a little bit of a gap for myself back here. We need time to cross the start-finish line before the counter stops down to 0. I want to have some seconds to the guy ahead. Seems like I am his... Okay, he went off. Okay, that's good. Well, obviously not good. We're back behind Søren. Søren's not a terribly slow driver, so he's qualified a couple of real spots behind us. But he can hold the space up fairly consistently, so now I think we can push. And let's try to time our turn 1 so that we don't understeer too badly. See if we can make up a little bit of time there.
Sector 2 is clear, E10.
And obviously you understeered into the gravel. Yeah. Okay, that's a quality. That's a quality. That's a quality. I'm not gonna. This is why I like our split quality. Yeah, I know. You know, Brands Hatch. It's a small track. It's a narrow track. It's just it's for fun. It's a fun league. So we're currently top 10. We'll see if we are getting pushed out of the top 10. But it's really close though. You know, from P4, P5 to P10, there's less than half a second. So yeah, I feel like I could do a. What did I actually do? I did a 32 something. I did a 32-1, not too far off a 31. So if I did a 31, I'd probably be a P6, 7, 8, something like that. We know that we have. I'm fairly confident on my race pace. I think I can do. Decent lap times on full tank, so hopefully, yeah, hopefully we'll manage. Alright, something happening in the chat here. The board. All friendly. So yeah, like I said, we have our good setup here. It's a bit understeery, as GT4 cars are. They are a bit understeery. But what we're gonna do is we are going to check our fuel strategy here. So I'm not worried about tire wear actually. Good lower cambers, front and rear, but yeah, it's GT4, so it's not gonna be terribly much matter, and our front camber is gonna be more understeer. We don't wanna bother ourselves too badly with that. We have rear wing, we have quite high rake, but then again. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put in 69 liters. That's going to be our safe bet here. And what we're also going to do, we are going to add 1 psi. No, we're adding 2 psi's all around. So we're just calling it 14 setup, I think. Not going to be terribly. I mean, it's the same setup as the poly setup, but with higher psi's, because this track will eat out your going to lose a lot of pressures. So yeah, we're ready. We did we qualified. Oh, we qualified P10. That's good. Top 10. So yeah, I think we're ready. We're ready. 10th, not too shabby. No, it's okay. There are no tire warmers here, so there's no point in going back to the setup screen, really. But we just, if we need to do a pit stop for whatever reason, we'll have that prepared. Save here again. That's fine. 69 drive. That's good. All right, drive. Put on our race lights also, so that the guys can see us. We are coming up ahead. Then the guys behind us. Who we got here? Boonatix is behind us. Aston is behind us. Who else do we know here? We know. We know 2 other guys in this league. Obviously, we know Boon and we know Aston. They're both behind us. That's good. Gives me bragging rights. Stay cool, yeah. The tires, you know what? The tires, they're gonna stay cool. Definitely staying cool. So I'm holding the brakes throughout the lap here so that my brake pads get warmed up. Three beamers ahead of us. Can we overtake them? There's a beamer train. So the beamers are obviously going to be pretty fast in a straight line. And the GT4 beamer, it's a good car. It's you know, if it's not the best GT4 car, it's definitely one of the best. We are currently in the Aston. And I think I mentioned before, but I've raced a lot in the Mercedes in GT4s before, and I've also raced some in the Porsche. So now I wanted to try for this GT4 series. I want to try the Aston. So I barely tried the BMW. It's Don't like the gear ratio on it. But you know, maybe if there's coming any new GT4 cars with some upcoming DLC, we can be testing some different cars again. So yeah, frosty, yeah, it's cold. Track temperatures are cold, tire temperatures are also cold, but yeah, it's GT4, they'll come back up. They'll come back up, so let's stay on our green box here. Let's not get a false start. We do not want a drive-through penalty. We're currently in the box, that's good. We had a decent start.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear
Oh.
right.
We're kind of boxed in here a little bit.
Car right. Hold your line.
Oh,
Clear right.
the Audi, sneaky, sneaky Audi. That's fine, we'll get him back. The Audi is one of the cars that I've actually never bothered trying. Oh,
On your left.
no! Are you serious? Come on. Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to go? Yeah.
Clear left.
Oh my god.
Right side.
Okay. I guess. Fine. Yeah, that's
Still there.
oh man, what can I say? I brake ahead to avoid everything. You know, I brake to avoid everything, the carnage behind me, and that's just, you get rammed from the rear anyway, so that's that race. I mean, come on, man. That's terrible. My wheel is literally upside down. My wheel is literally upside down. I wish I had the the second camera still. I ordered a second camera so I can have the wheel in frame. But yeah, this is just terrible. Yeah, it really doesn't. You don't have.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Yeah, what can I say? You know, it doesn't inspire us to. Doesn't inspire us to continue with this league, honestly. Yeah, 2 minutes of. Oh my lord, this is just terrible. It's terrible, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm. I will not be continuing this league. I mean, it's my own fault. I could have obviously prepared better and had a better quality, but yeah. You know, you try to be respectful of the guys in front, try to stay away from the crashes, but yeah. You get punted anyway. So yeah, what are we gonna do? We're already a lap behind. And we're probably gonna get lapped again. Yeah, we'll be 2 laps behind. S- what am I gonna do? Start unlapping myself? Just yeah. If you see some incident ahead, you know, just plow through it, I guess. Yeah, so our race is pretty much done, but yeah, well, I guess use it as a track day. We're 2 laps behind, so at this point, just fuck it, right?
Approaching. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left.
So, hey, Johannes are in front of us. Maybe we can stick with him for a couple of laps.
Blue flag.
You know, I don't want to say this on stream, but fuck them blue flags. I'm not getting out of the way now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That was terrible. What's happening ahead here? My blinker is on. Fuck that blinker. Thank you. I'm not moving for anyone now. And the brake markers are gone. What the hell is that guy doing? There's a continuous dirt strip going on here. What is this? Stay away from me. There's some guys here having serious connection issues. Can you see that? There's a continuous dirt strip, like there's a ghost car on the grass. That Merc ahead of me? Who is that? Lister? I swear to God, if that guy... I swear to God, if he punts me out once I pass him, that's it. Well, he's going... What the hell is actually happening? Look at that.
In the middle, 3 wide. Clear left. Car right. Hold your line.
Oh, sorry, Jonas.
Clear all round.
Your right side's
I'm sorry, Darcy. I blink was saying sorry.
blue flag.
I'm pretty sure I'm way faster than him, though. I just... I'll apologize to him later. He's a nice guy. He didn't deserve that. What's the policy for unlapping yourself in this league?
On your left.
Is
Clear
it
left.
frowned upon or?
Yellow flag, sector 1. Sector 1 is clear.
Left side. Hold your line.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Incident in sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow. Yellow flag. The leader is pitting now.
So backwards.
Green flag.
Oh, Alex dishing out penalties here. Or warnings. Did they dish out penalties? Or just warnings?
Front brakes are pretty hot now.
My front brakes are pretty hot. You know what, Crew Chief? Fuck you. Who cares?
B33.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Car right. Clear right.
Just warnings? Okay. Yeah, serious lag issues, I noticed. So we're currently 33 out of 34, second to last, alright. I've not been having the best of luck with Boonatix leagues, I must admit. But at least with all the guys that are... I unlap myself, but I still need one more lap to unlap. So yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Last lap time was at 1:33.04.
Left side.
Oh, come on, dude. Let me have the inside here.
Still there.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
I did not touch it. There was no contact there.
Temperatures look good.
some overtaking, yeah, but again, I have to overtake them twice. Okay. Did we make up us? Were we still 32? Can't remember. We were 32 or 33.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag sector 1. P31.
It's braking really early there.
Okay, Daniel, gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 14 seconds.
14 seconds? Okay. I thought I was several laps behind the guy in front. Sorry man, I have to go past you.
On your right. Still there. Still there.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
No need to be flashing. You lost your own line. I sound like a real asshole, don't I? I mean, what position? You know, I'm just pissed. So right now I'm just driving to. I'm not gonna ruin anyone's race. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm unlapping myself. Yeah, definitely. Ah, goddammit, too wide. We're definitely going to watch the replay after.
Attempts were good.
We're going to see who rammed us the first time and then spun us and then rammed us like 2 or 3 times over. Can we get into the oh, we already have been to the 32s. Okay, can we stay in the 32s?
33, 27.
You want to crashing in one spot might drop frames per second a bit, yeah. Too wide.
The gap in front is now 9.1 seconds. B30.
So I think we're gaining on the guys ahead too, but they'll probably be more difficult to unlap myself from those guys. Yeah. See, when you say my pace is really good, I get more sad because I could have this pace like 20 spots ahead and 2 laps ahead, but you know, it is what it is. Let's just try to stay mid 32s if we can. I see I was there, but I had a bad corner there. I'm not too far off, but still.
Okay, Daniel, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Oh, missed the apex. Ah, no, we can't dwell on that. That's true. I can't dwell on that. You're absolutely correct, man. Let's just focus on the next spot. That's P29 coming up. And I already apologized to the guys that I unlapped myself from. I did not mean to do dickish maneuvers there, but I was mad.
Sector 1 is yellow. Green flag sector 1. Gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.9 seconds. He's slow into G.
I haven't really taken the time to adjust crew chief, but I want to see if I can get more out of him. Need to check out the settings there one day. I have a little bit better time. And I don't mean the swear stuff, but you know, like the actual meaningful information, like catching up ahead or losing behind or something like that. Sector times. I think it already has some sector times, but you know, I think I might want a little bit more. 20 minutes to go. Okay. That went fairly fast, actually. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't want to set up voice commands. It's not that what I meant, but I meant the feedback that he gives you. No, I don't want voice commands. That's just no. I talk too much shit during the race anyway, so don't want. Oh, come on! Don't want him responding to some sort. Yeah, no voice commands. No. Let's just say there's probably a language barrier there. Okay, so someone we can actually fight for positions. That's kind of nice.
V30. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
On your right, clear right.
Green flag, you're clear. Right side tyres are cold.
Yeah, right side tires may be a little bit cold, but there's not much you can do really. Just make sure that the pressures are good.
Right side,
Blue flag.
still there, clear right.
V29.
Ah, too wide. Betts here in the Chevrolet. We are battling him for 28. Let's play a little mind games here. Put ourselves in the mirror. Let's not punt him. Now once we're finally fighting for positions.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
And P15 ahead of us is not really breaking away that much. So it might be a little bit of a tight space for an overtake, but we'll see. Chevrolet not too bad on the first sector here, actually. Would have expected it to be a little more sluggish. It's definitely keeping up with the Maserati though. Oh, oh, oh.
Right side.
A little door to door there.
Hold your line.
I don't think I squeezed him.
You've used half your fuel.
At least I hope I didn't.
Left side. Clear left.
How's this Maserati gonna let us unlap? I think that's Mato Colori, isn't that? I think that's Mato Colori. So he does some really sick liveries, so if you can, check him out.
328.
If you're in need for a ACC livery, I think that's your guy. Well, it's one of many though, but he's really good. Really like his color schemes. I think he does a lot of liveries for on Boonatix channel, so definitely go check him out.
9.
He seems to have some damage. I don't know. Or maybe the car's just gotten dirty. I don't want to be stuck behind him for 12 minutes though, so let's see if we can find a gap and unlap. You know, I commend him for going in the Maserati. I personally don't have the balls for it, I think. But in the right hands, it can be pretty good, I guess. Can I go on the inside here? Think you'll let me?
Car right.
Flag.
Clear right.
Okay, so we snuck up on the inside there. He didn't lose the position because I'm unlapping. So let's see if we can catch up in front. You know, if nothing, just prove that we have some race pace. No touchy, no. Oh no. Oh my god. That's just me being stupid.
Yellow flag. Okay, Daniel.
Yeah.
A bit of air on
That's yeah, a bit of aero damage.
green flag. You're clear. Blue flag.
Oversteered into the wall there. So yeah, 10 minutes left. Let's just finish the race and then I don't even want to unlap anymore. Yo man, I
29.
got violated in lap 1. I stopped for an incident ahead of me. It was a collision, so I pretty much came to a full stop, but then obviously the guys ahead behind, they used me as a brake stopper. And I got hit. How many times did I get hit? Like 4 or 5 times? So limped back to the pits and had to repair 2 minutes worth of damage. And by that point, when I got out of the pits, I was 2 laps behind everyone. And then I started unlapping myself, and now I just spun into a wall after I overtook for P28, so yeah. Not been the best race. Oh yeah, I did that. What the Beamer just did, I did that. So thank you, Beamer, for having a live reenactment on my overspin into the wall. Yeah, I got a little salty there. I got a little salty for a moment. I did. I admit it.
Slower than us into G. That lap was at 1:33.94.
We're not going for it. There's no points. Oh, okay, if you let us have it, then fine.
Far left. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, his hood is open. Ooh. You know, that's the thing with the GT4 cars. You can get away with a lot of bodywork damage. Doesn't really affect the car. As you're not that dependent on aero downforce, then, you know, the chassis is pretty much, you can get away with a lot. It's pure mechanical grip, or for the most part. For the most part, it's pure mechanical grip. And especially on a track like Brands Hatch, where there are a lot of tight, windy, mid-speed corners, then mechanical grip is really important. That's not to say I recommend you hitting the wall. Not by a mile, but yeah. If you do, it's not the underworld. Go back, rewind my stream to lap 1, and you'll see
Okay, Daniel, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
no, I like Brands Hatch. I really do, and the GT4s is really fun to race in Brands Hatch. It's just I've been unlucky in it. Last time we had SRXP, I think was season 2. No, season 3. One of the season 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. I'm not sure. The season 3 had 3 parts. I can't remember which part it was, but we raced here in the GT4s, the multi-class, and I was in the Mercedes, also a very good car around Brands Hatch, and I also got punted. So there's like a bad omen for me in the GT4s, I think. Yeah, yeah, you're right. As long as it's cosmetic and not suspension damage, then yeah. So I got 13 seconds damage. Like I said, it's fine. I'm like that meme, you know. You say you're fine, but you're not fine. In fact, you're actually not fine. You guys know that meme, right? So after race is over, we are going back and watching the replay just for a little comedic relief, and then I want to go over some settings in my Magic wheel, because I have a couple of buddies that have been receiving their CSLDDs, and they're having varying settings. So I want to show my settings on the Magic, which obviously is a different manufacturer. But some settings can maybe be replicated, and some settings may mean a little bit different. But at least I'll go over my settings, show them on screen, and if you guys ever get a Magic wheel, you can compare. So 3 minutes left. I don't think we're going to do much more, but we're just, at this moment, we're just lapping. There are actually several of those memes, not just the one with the doggy. So we're catching up to Betts again. I don't want to force an overtake though. I think I've overtaken him 3 times already this race, and I'm still behind him. I think I overtook him in the quali also. You went with Fantasy recommended settings, okay. And did you find them were okay? They work great? Cool. Are you using the linear mode or the peak mode? Because I had a guy from my other league that he didn't like the linear mode. Two minutes to go, so that should be 2 more laps done, I guess. My best turn 1 here was actually with cold tires in the first quali lap, I said, I think. That was a good turn 1, and then ever since I've just been too narrow with the entry. You're using peak? Yeah, cool. Yeah, Stu also went with peak settings and not linear. So 1 more lap, I think. Probably.
B27.
So what I was telling you guys about the tire pressures at the start of the race, they're now down to, obviously I've been a lot off track, so they're down to my rear right, down to 26s. So this is why you need to overfill them with a little bit of air at the start of the race, because you want them to last the whole stint, and obviously it depends how long the stint is. This race was 45 minutes, so not a full hour long stint, but not far off. So especially on Brands Hatch, all the British tracks really, all tracks where you need to climb on and really be aggressive over the curbs. Those will take out a lot of pressures from your tires. Oh,
Car left, clear left.
don't tell me he ran out of fuel.
Yellow flag.
Was the car stuck back there? Is this going to be the checkered flag or is this the final lap? No checkered flag just yet? Okay.
Last lap.
So one more lap. I'm not gonna die bomb. He's beaten me fair and square, so let's just have him, let him have this position. P25. Alright, so what's our SA? Currently, well, we gained SA, yay! Incredible, we gained safety rating. We gained safety rating, that's incredible.
Increasing. It's now 17 Celsius.
So yeah, let's just ease up on here and we'll return back to pits. And we'll save the replay. I think everyone's back in, yeah, everyone's back, so let's just save the replay right there. And we'll go and watch the here. Happened. So play, see the replay. So camera, up the cam. Oh, you like the Audi? You like the Audi, Alinish? Yeah, there are a lot of people that actually like the Audi. I haven't tried it enough, really. Not one of my go-to cars. I kind of like the Lambo, though. If they're similar, then yeah, maybe the Audi is an option. So here, this Audi, the GT4 Audi, was good. He went on the inside there, and then we just covered our inside here. And going up this fast left-hander here, I think we closed up the gap a little bit. We can see we had a good, nice apex there. We got a good run out. So we're closing up here. Look at this train. It's looking beautiful. So far so good. And then this is the this is 2 turns. Yeah, look at this. This is accident. I'm stopping, and then I'm picking up the throttle. I got clipped on the rear end, and then people just Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. So let's go back there. That was I was so close to getting by there. Let's appreciate. Let's appreciate what margins can do. Let's go. Let's just keep the camera here. So first, this beamer taps the other beamer and spins him around. Oh yeah, this is a carnage. So look at this. This is right. I'm the purple car here, the purple 31. So the beamer taps the other beamer. I see this. I see this happen. I'm hard on the brakes. So I'm hard on the brakes. He gets tapped by the Audi here, trying to get past. The Audi goes right. The beamer goes back left. He gets tapped again by this beamer. He's not on the brakes. This guy's on the brakes. I don't know who that is. And then I'm back on throttle here. We just pause it there. I'm back full on throttle here. I had turned, I was obviously going really slow. And then look at this. This number 5 beamer here. Number 5 beamer there. First he taps out. First he taps out this guy. Let me see that. Where's his angle? Our 5 car here. I'm gonna go inside his car. So what is he? Let's see the field. So look, when you are reviewing incidents, obviously you have the luxury of turning down the time, right? But it's really important that you actually first look at it full speed, because the half speed or quarter speed or whatever, the slow motion speeds, they can trick your eye. So let's see it from his view first. See what happens. Then yeah, look at this. He cuts over on the inside and brakes really late. He's really late on the brakes there and just understeers. He understeers directly into his ass. So yeah. Yeah, definitely this guy's fault. So yeah, he understeers to his and then he's on the brakes and he's back on the ground. Yeah, look at that. So just racecraft, right? So this is not a criticism. This I'm not dishing out criticisms at all. In fact, let me just dish out. But yeah, go back. We actually kind of need the HUD because I wanted to see this, I wanted to see braking. So yeah. So look, it's braking and his accelerating and his throttle. Look at this. So braking really late, understeered, and then back full on throttle, and then just not holding brakes at all, and then he clips me with the front end and carnage. He probably got a lot of damage too. Yeah, his car's broken also. So, but he got outside the race line though. He didn't get violated over and over again. And oh god, is he? Now he's not rejoining. There you see me limping off in the distance. So let me go back to myself. God damn it. Car. My poor goddamn purple car. So yeah. But yeah, look at just the difference in mentality, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I should say. This is my car view. And obviously I've slowed it down. I've slowed it down to a quarter speed. So I'm braking way a lot earlier than the Beamer, who understeers right into the 79 Beamer here. Obviously I'm watching this. I'm half throttle, still half throttle, and I see no, I'm not gonna make it full on the brakes. I'm just holding my brakes, and thank God. And now I'm full back on. And the 5 here on the left side, he just clips my ass and then spins me right around there. I mean, it was such a small tap. I almost got away with it. Look at this. Yeah. my lord. Well, it's not like it's it's on the driver's side door, so it's not not like it was not like it was just on the rear wheel. It's actually on my door. Real good avoidance from this Maserati though, 13 car. He avoided me. Then the next guy here, the Chevrolet, is coming past. Oh, look at this. It's not even it's not even he's full on gonna hit me here. It's not like he has control of the car at this point anyway, so yeah. He hits before the wheelbase and just taps me out. So let's just appreciate the carnage from this point on. So I'm perpendicular to the track. Perfect. Now I'm spinning backwards the track. And then I'm trying to roll out here, and then I get hit again. This guy, does he survive? Survives going on there, yeah. And then, yeah, I'm on the brakes, holding my brakes, and then flips me here. Guy goes on here. Guy front ends me. Nobody holding brakes. Nobody holding brakes. Everybody just trying to ram all the way through here. Look at this. There's no one. I was the only one braking for the first incident. What is this guy? What's he doing? He just keeps on. What the hell, bro? You just keep on plowing through. I want to see who that is. Escape. I want to see this guy right here. No, it wasn't him. It was the next guy, actually. Yeah. I that one. The number one. I want to see this guy right here. So here he's braking. Here he's braking. He sees me. He's full on the brakes. Not on the brakes. Full on the brakes. He releases the brakes. He's not braking. This is not braking. You can see in his inputs. Now he's braking. That's too late. You already ran me 3 times sideways. And then he puts on throttle. Why the hell are you putting on? Why are you accelerating at this point? God. Yeah, I could check it full. Just appreciate the carnage. But yeah, boom, boom, boom. I mean, why? Yeah, and then the Ginetta rams me, and then yeah. All right, that's it. Thanks you guys for watching. Let me just show you this right here. Can you see it? Probably not. I'll what can I do? I can share my second screen, I think. Let me and probably see my yes, that's fine. Okay. Ooh, psychedelic. No biggie. It's just downshifting. Yeah, okay, yeah. So these are my driver settings for the wheel. So the stream I did once for setting this up. I'm not sure if they were similar, the settings. They may have been a little bit different, but I've been playing around with it a little bit. I've settled on good settings here for at least for ACC. So smooth level 3. So what I wanted to show you was actually this. Can I make this bigger? I don't think I can. But obviously, you can see that this is the help file, the text file for this magic wheel. So steering obviously is the steering. So if we turn that around, obviously you see the steering moving here. The limit angle is not that important. It's just like I said in the stream. It's important to match this number to your in-game number. So, for instance, I have it set to 900 degrees rotation. So if you match that with 900 degrees in ACC, the game will match the steering input automatically. Center, obviously hit the center button to center the wheel manually. And then what else? Total force, yeah. So, how you think? It looks, it does look quite clean actually. Obviously, this calibration is for button settings, so this only makes sense if you have a magic wheel. So we're not going to get any readings from that. This state also for managing the Wi-Fi channel or the proprietary wireless standard that Simagic uses if you have one of their wheels. This is just a status page, I guess, from whatever the driver is telling the motor and whatever the motor is telling the driver. And the bootloader if you want to upgrade the firmware. So yeah, pretty simplistic. I kind of like it though. It's quite nice. So yeah, this is where the interesting parts are. So total force, obviously I want 100 total force, so 10 full Newton meters. And then in the game in ACC, I set my gain to 75. I started off with 65. Now I've tried in the small increments, and I've landed pretty much on 75. I'll show you in the game, the in-game gain right now for you guys that they match up. So yeah, so 75 in-game gain, which will equate to 7.5 millimeters. I want the extra space there, the last 25%, for avoiding the clipping on the game. So if you go back and watch my stream and watch the little force feedback meter, it doesn't clip at all. So I'm very happy with these settings. Oh, so yes, camera here, something. Block this guy. Actually, block him. Sorry about that. Bot spamming the chat. The dynamic damping is 100%. Road effects, I don't like road effects because they're not telling you anything about what the car is doing, and obviously minimum force is just for Logitech wheels and such. And like I said, steering lock 900. So let's go back to the secondary screen and the driver settings. That's what I want to finish up showing you. So yeah, total force 100, and then using the gain to get the full potential. Smooth level. So force feedback signal output by the game is a discontinuous gradient signal. In order to achieve continuous and stable force feedback, the game signal needs to be smooth. Smoothing is divided by 10 levels, with 0 representing the direct output of the original game signal. The larger this value is, the more software interferes with the game signal, resulting in less vehicle and road information. Okay, so basically, smoothing, obviously the game being a digital game sends out digital signals, right? So either zeros or ones. So the game are translating this to a more analog signal, so that when you get the bumps, it's less robotic feel. So I've settled on, it says here that 0 will actually mean no smoothing at all, so you'll get the direct raw input from the game. But as it is a digital input and not an analog input, it can feel a little choppy, I guess. So smoothing level 3 feels really good to me. Wheel inertia. So wheel inertia is the weight of the steering wheel once it starts turning. So once the game is putting force to the wheel and it starts turning, the inertia is the force that you need to hold it back. So really important to have enough inertia that you can feel these changes, these force changes. And also, yeah, it says here, greater inertia is good for handling and stability, but also diminishes vehicle and road information. So 0 represents original weight of the. So we want a little bit of inertia so that we do have to fight it a little bit. And 15 seems to be a good level for me. So not too high, not too low. Wheel spring, I don't like wheel spring. It's just a centering force, return to center. I don't like that. That's artificial to me. So, race car, you probably have, I don't know if you have servo steering there, but if you are running a real life car, after your turn, the inertia of the forces of the going forward will center the wheel, but I don't feel like I need it. Wheel damper. This is I think you had that in Fanatec also, wheel damper. So damping is the force that hinders the steering wheel from rotating. The magnitude of the force is proportional to the speed at which steering. Okay, so a bit of mathematical theory there. Direct drive steering wheels have no transmission, therefore the force required to rotate is relatively small. Real cars operate by steering wheel, although there's electronic power intervention, it still requires a certain amount of force. The strength of a rear car. Direct drive motors add friction and damping effects to increase the starting rotational strength. Okay, so wheel damper. If you reduce the wheel damper, you can basically need more force to turn. That's how I interpret this. But at a level of 30 seems good to me. And then the last one is wheel friction, and then wheel friction is the force you need to start turning the wheel by yourself. So you don't want it too light because that can make the car a little bit nervous, a little bit edgy. 10 seems good to me. Yeah. And then the wheel speed setting here, I wanted at 100. So leave it at 100. It says here. It actually says leave it at 100. So yeah, leave it at 100. And then suspension, the vehicle suspension is the integrity of the force feedback presentation. Lower values provide a cleaner output, while higher values are closer to original force feedback signal amplitude. So we want a clean output, so I have left the suspension at 1. I tried it at 0 and now tried it at 1. Didn't make much of a difference, but yeah, maybe a little bit, like it says here, cleaner output. I'm not sure I can feel that too much, but yeah. It seemed like a good setting one for me, at least in ACC. Now, these settings I'm using in ACC, so I've tried a little bit in race room, not too bad in race room, and I feel that in race room this suspension setting needs to be higher. So if I put that down to 1, the race room experience feels kind of dead to me, kind of non-informative at all. So I needed to play around a little bit with that. Rest of the values I need for race room, I really want more brutal forces, if you could say that, because I feel it a bit dead. So I turned this down to 10. Inertia and friction are the same. Smoother level is the same. I might play with the smoother level a little bit, turning that maybe down a little bit. But suspension really definitely needs to turn up. So maybe I played with it even higher. Because race room is kind of a weird one to me. And then obviously, I said, of course, I really haven't had time. I haven't had time, but it seems like suspension needs to get really high on the set of course also. Wheel inertia, these are the recommended factory defaults. So if I have time to play around with it, I'll try it. But for the moment, for the time being, real happy with the driver settings. All right, that's it for this stream. What's the next round? Yes, maybe I'll give it one more go. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Next Wednesday is Solder. Oh shit, I love Solder. I might have to do that one. I might actually have to try and get a little bit higher up in the quality and try to avoid this instance. Maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. We'll see. And Alton Park, I love Alton Park. Snetterton, I love Snetterton. Stanford, I'm not a big fan of Stanford, but maybe course are different. But the next 3 races in this series, they're looking mighty promising to me. I really love Solder, Alton Park, and Snetterton. I feel maybe I can be competitive. I don't know. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, for having patience with me. Yeah, and see you in Solar, mate. Hopefully not backwards. All right, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.